to HBD Sports. It's Monday, it's money, it's Clyde. We're gonna talk some wrestling, baby. You ready, brother?
Ready to go, baby. Smoother than Tennessee whiskey.
Tennessee whiskey. I like it, brother. I like it. How you doing today, Bubba?
Pretty good, man. Sitting here contemplating life's great mysteries, but other than that, I'm looking forward to talking to you today.
And it's a pretty daggone mysterious world, too, so we need someone out there. And as long as you're on the front lines contemplating the mysteries, I rest well at night knowing that, dude, you know?
Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate the bit of confidence there.
Oh, no, bro. You always got my vote of confidence, brother. Even though I give you hell on the show, you know I love you to death.
Yeah,
Lots to get into today, man. Lots of wrestling news today. It's a Monday. Usually you would think it's a slow day. Not so fast, damn it. We got a lot to get into today. Evidently, Brock Lesnar is going to make an appearance on Raw tonight. Going to touch on that. Will we have a demon sighting at WrestleMania 35? We're going to touch on that. We're going to touch on how Kenny Omega is actually helping bridge a gap for AEW on a few things that you wouldn't think about, like a good angle there, how he's actually helping the company. Lots of news to get into today, all kinds of stuff. Chris Jericho has evidently never watched his WrestleMania 18 match against Triple H, and we're going to touch on that and why he hasn't. Lots to get into today, but before we do, brother, why don't you be so kind as to tell our audience, our listeners, what's going to happen if this podcast, baby, is lucky enough to hit 1,000 subscribers?
Oh, Dave here. We're going to get him a nice Elvis suit, and I guess I'm getting wore out with the guitar, unless I can get away from you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna jack you up with the guitar. I think actually Bane has reached out to me. Bane wants to do the guitar shot, so we're gonna see what happens, brother. Yeah, you're gonna definitely take a beating there at 1K subscribers. So if you like us, help us out. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a subscribe. And at 1K, this man on video is gonna take a guitar shot for you guys. Something cool to kind of look forward to down the line. All right, brother. You ready to hop into the news?
Let's get in there, baby. Let's get it in.
All right, man. Tonight is Raw, and Brock Lesnar is gonna be back on the show tonight. What do you think about that?
Well, that's amazing feat. He must be contractually obligated to be there.
Right? I know. That's what I was thinking too, dude. It's and this is on Bleacher Report article here that's talking about it. You know, it's 3 weeks until we're 3 weeks out from WrestleMania, baby. We need to have some Brock sightings. We need some damn beast sightings, you know?
Yeah, I mean, he only comes around once a blue moon, it feels like.
So what do you think he's going to do tonight? Like, what do you think he's just going to kind of come out and Paul Heyman will talk a bunch of smack to Seth Rollins, and that's just my guess. I don't know.
Yeah, Paul Heyman will come out and promote their match. I'm not even really looking forward to that match that much, but that's probably what they'll be having now. Little. Let's talk about the match kind of thing.
Yeah, just kind of, exactly. Build it up, brother. Finally, Lesnar made an appearance. He came down from Saskatchewan. I think it's in New Jersey tonight, so it's not too far, I guess, from the Canadian border. So we get us a Lesnar appearance, baby.
Yeah. I might have to fast forward through all that.
Yeah, well, it's if you notice so far, it's kind of really, I mean, I guess, right, kind of to it. Brock Lesnar hasn't been in the picture. It's almost been like a battle of words between Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins, it's leading up to this match.
Yeah, Paul Heyman, they should just give him a raise, man.
They should just give him the damn Universal title. We see him more than we do last time.
Yeah, they might as well. I mean, he's doing most of the work, but, I mean, you really can't fault Brock, though. That's the way his contract's drawn up.
Now, you can't blame the guy, dude. I'm not blaming Brock at all, dude. I mean, he's a smart businessman. I just want to see the champion on TV. I mean, pay Brock that much money. Just give him the damn broom after the show, have him clean the shit up. I just want to see somebody out there with the belt that, on an almost weekly basis,
Have you heard the nightmare rumor about him maybe being on SmackDown?
Oh, wow. No, I have not heard that. Fill me in, brother. Yeah. Good time to transition into that. Fill me in, brother.
I've seen several stories saying that after WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar is being promoted as a SmackDown star. I really hope not, because to me, SmackDown is the kind of the workers, the guys that show up, whether it's a house show or WrestleMania. I don't think Brock would be a good fit with SmackDown.
Yeah, I don't think he would either. I like SmackDown it's almost like, for whatever reason, I mean, I just always like SmackDown every week better than Raw. And if he comes on there and gets the title or something from Daniel Bryan and just, runs up back to Canada with it, it's going to ruin my favorite show on television, Yeah,
I'm Team Blue too, baby. I'm glad they're coming. Louisville, Kentucky, May 7th.
Yeah, we'll be there, brother. 2 days before my birthday.
Yeah, dig it.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Yeah, so I know I hadn't heard that rumor. I guess we're going to have to just kind of wait and see what happens there. And if you can, just keep us posted over the next couple weeks here and let us know if you hear any more about that, can you?
Yeah. I just kind of, I hope it's not true unless he's going to sign on for a full-time and I don't see that happening. I don't see him wrestling full time.
No, I don't either. Okay, so we'll stick on the Raw topic here. We'll stay on Raw since tonight is Monday, and I believe there's an episode of Raw tonight.
Let's hope so.
WrestleMania rumor. Finn Balor breaking out the demon for WrestleMania. What do you think?
Well, it's perfect. It's been long enough since he's done it, and what a stage to bring it back. I love the demon character. He seems like he's got that extra edge whenever he dons the paint.
A little bit of extra oomph.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, evidently WWE is advertising Finn Balor's demon for WrestleMania 35. This is according to Cleveland.com right here. So, yeah, I guess it's going to be a match between Balor and Lashley. I was just reading over the weekend that the reason why they had Balor drop the title so quickly to Lashley in a clean pin there like that was because they had something big planned for Balor at WrestleMania, and maybe it's the demon coming out and he can finally vanquish Lashley once and for all, you know?
Yeah, that'll be really interesting. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully there's some truth to that one, and hopefully there's some lies to the other Brock Lesnar rumor.
Right. Yeah, you never know, brother. You never know. How long has it been since we've seen the demon? Do you remember?
Lord, man, it feels like it's been too long. Like I said, I know you're a big fan of that character too. Man, I'm not really sure. It's been a while, though.
Yeah, I don't know. It might have been WrestleMania last year. And if you're listening out there, audience, please let us know in the comments. When was the last time we seen the demon? Maybe last WrestleMania? It might have been last year SummerSlam, last year WrestleMania, one of the two.
I'm thinking it was WrestleMania.
Yeah, so evidently this is how they're kind of gleaning this information. There's a poster out for WrestleMania, and in the poster, of course, it has like everybody who's going to participate: Seth Rollins, Daniel Bryan, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Triple H. Got pictures of everybody, kind of how the WWE standard poster looks. You know what I mean? And then on the far right, though, in the front row, there is Finn Balor in his demon attire. So I guess that's how Cleveland.com has come to this conclusion here.
Yeah, fingers crossed on that one. I would love to see that. That'd be really cool.
I love to see the demon too.
That add a little extra spice to the WrestleMania card.
Yeah, it absolutely does. And then right there in the middle, all clustered together, is Rey Mysterio, Samoa Joe, Andrade Cien Almas, and R-Truth, all clustered together right there in the middle of the poster.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like a four-way for WrestleMania.
I wouldn't have any complaints with that. I've just seen the match 10 times though. That's the only thing that kind of sucks for us, I guess. We've seen it for the last 4 or 5 weeks here leading up to WrestleMania. It's like they should build to that match and then have that match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'm sure that they're having that same match probably every house show between now and then too, to get the best quality match that we could ask for.
Yeah, well, that's true too. Sometimes practice makes perfect, baby. So well said, brother. And evidently, we've got a new damn foreman around here, dude, at the show. Did you know that?
What's that, buddy?
Vince has put someone else in charge of our show here.
I don't know. Who's in charge of the show now?
I don't know his name. He's contracting from the office. He came in here today looking really official. He's mad about the mess we have around here. And, he had a few words for us. You just want to hear? I'll just cut the bullshit and let you hear him. You ready?
Yeah.
Here's what he had to say to us and about our office and our work standards here and how we better, I guess, get our act together. Here we go.
Hey, your area's over here! You gotta move that shit so they can get in!
He said it was alright.
Oh, yeah, look at them! They're running it over! They can't get in there! That's your area over there. That's your area! Get it cleaned up!
Yeah. Yeah, so our desks are a mess here, dude. I haven't cleaned my desk, actually, since we started the show.
Yeah, I'm still wondering about catering, man. We're still splitting bologna sandwiches.
Well, you was 3 for 3 last Friday on the questions. I guess we'll have to just wait and see if Vince even watches the damn show, and if he does, what his response is to that. Because if you do good on the trivia on Random Wrestling Knowledge with Clyde, they're supposed to increase the rest of the catering budget for us.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It would be for a change, something going our way. All right, man. So we'll hop into this. A little bit of AEW news to touch on here. Did you hear what Brandy Rhodes had to say about Kenny Omega and how he's kind of helping the company already?
No, I didn't. What was said about that?
Well, we all know he's like helping the company, as far as like attention and putting eyes on the screen and everybody, wanting to know what's up with AEW. But there's another asset. He's bringing another skill to the table, brother. This man's like a damn Swiss Army knife here, dude. Kenny Omega. Well, they're trying to sign female talent, AEW is, and there's a lot of good, female Japanese wrestlers, right? There's only one problem. No one else in AEW speaks Japanese. But Kenny Omega does. So he's bridging the gap for him, brother, and reaching out to some of these Japanese stars. And if you see some of them end up in AEW, I guess props to Omega, you know?
Yeah. I mean, like you said, the dude's like a Swiss Army knife when it comes to talent.
Is there anything he doesn't do?
No, I'm not sure, man. But looking forward to all of that. I wish we would get an official date for a TV deal.
Yeah, I've heard some rumors that it's going to be sometime in October. You know, that's just rumors, nothing solid on that, just so you know.
Sometime in October. Sounds good to me. Wish it was sooner.
Oh, man. Yeah, start it tomorrow, bro. Start it tonight, baby.
Started the same night as WrestleMania.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool that O'Kenny's helping out. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Started on Sunday night.
You talking about firing a shot across the board to WWE if that was to start the same night as WrestleMania?
Yeah.
I know it's not going to happen, but, you know.
Or the following night. Yeah, the following Monday, like the follow-up Raw show right there that night. Yeah.
You talking about a war, that would be the shot right there.
Well, looking at the copyright, you know, now we'll hop right back into the news here in a moment, guys. But looking at the like the names that they filed for copyrights and stuff like that, AEW, like a lot of them had the word like Monday and Tuesday night in them, you know.
Yeah.
Like the names that they're trying to.
The one was the Tuesday Night Dynamite or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. So I'm assuming they're wanting to go on Monday or Tuesday night in the same time slot that Raw or SmackDown is on. Is that kind of what you're getting at too, or?
I really hope so, man. I miss the days, you know, the Monday Night Wars where you would flip back and forth all night long.
Oh, it was always fun, man. I never got any
homework
homework done.
Wrestling on both sides, and really the fans won. The entire industry was stronger because of the Monday Night Wars.
Well said, brother. I think I was a junior or senior in high school, junior and senior in high school, like right there during the peak of the wars. And yeah, I don't think I got much homework done on Monday nights, brother.
No, I remember being on the phone with you a lot of those times talking about it back then.
Oh, we would, man. Exciting times, and hey, they're coming back, brother. They're coming back. Just like everything makes a full swing in life, I guess, brother. And so we're going to carry on with the news here in a minute, but before we do, brother, is there something you want to do today? I want to do this. We're going to do this, and I don't care if you want to do it or not. We're going to play Random Wrestling Knowledge with Clyde. Are you ready, brother?
I'm ready to go. Shoot.
All right, man. All right. Audience, feel free to play along at home. Here's what we do. Every day we ask Clyde 3 random questions. He has no idea what the what the category is going to be about. They're all wrestling related, but he had no time to prepare for this in advance, and we just kind of drill him. This is a good barometer for the rest of the show, too. We see if he brought his purse or his wrestling stats every day at this segment.
I'm coming for you, boy. WrestleMania.
That's what I want to hear, WrestleMania weekend. All right, so we're going to hop right into it, dude. You ready? Question number 1 for the day. Question number 1. What is Kenny Omega's real name?
Kenny Omega's real name. I'm going to have to pass on that. That's my final answer.
All right, I'm going to pass that over to Mr. Producer Man. Mr. Producer Man, can you show me pass on that final answer, please? Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong, dude.
I love those sound effects.
Just in case you were wondering, though, that was wrong.
What is his real name?
Kenny Omega's real name is Tyson Smith.
Tyson Smith.
Yes, sir.
Store that up there in the mind.
Tyson Smith, born October 16th, 1983.
Oh, Lord, we're older than him, man.
Yeah, he's just a Canadian-born Japanese and American professional wrestler. That's a mouthful. Yeah, okay, here we go. What year was Finn Balor born?
Finn Balor, I'm going to say 1986. Final answer.
All right, Mr. Producer Man, and you got to give me a second here, dude, because our soundboard, yeah, I spilt the coffee on it. No, I'm just joking. All right.
Good Lord, don't spill coffee on the soundboard.
Finn Balor, born in 1986. Show me 1986, Mr. Producer. Oh, good try, man. I'll give you like an E for effort there.
Was I close at least?
No, he was not close. Finn Balor was actually born on July 25th, 1981.
Oh, he's a young man.
He is a young man. If he's young, then I'm young. I like that. I like to hear that. Me and old Balor was born in the same year.
Uh-oh, look out, the beast. Not the beast, the demon.
No, that's a good segue. Speaking of that, okay, here we go. Speaking of the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. You like segue perfectly into today's number 3 question. You must be like, I bet you have a camera hidden in my damn house or something over here, dude. Wouldn't put it past you. What year was Brock Lesnar, the beast incarnate, born?
I'm going to go with 1977.
Mr. Producer Man, have you ever gone 0 for 3?
I think I have, unfortunately.
Oh, man, it might be another one of those days. Mr. Producer
At least
Man,
it
Brock
proves I'm not
Lesnar.
cheating.
It absolutely does. It proves you're not cheating. Good point. Mr. Producer Man, show me Brock Lesnar was born in 1977.
Finally.
Good job, bro. Good job.
I was actually reading about him the other night, man, in preparation for some of our future shows.
Oh, well, look at you over there studying. I like it. You're studying. You're like the manager of this show, and we'll segue on into some managers here. Did you hear that WWE actually just recently signed a new manager?
No, I didn't.
A gentleman by the name of Stokely Hathaway has been signed, and the folks over at Deadspin.com was kind enough to type up and print up this beautiful article, just kind of talking about how like the managers are making a resurgence in wrestling. And what do you have any thoughts on that?
Oh, I would love to see the managers come back in wrestling. They're a valuable part of wrestling. They're a huge part of wrestling history, and you look at Paul Heyman and the wonderful job he's done with Brock Lesnar. Some of these guys, they're super athletes. They have the look, but when it comes to the microphone, they're lost. That's where you insert managers. It's an addition to make these guys better.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Like a guy like Brock Lesnar, who's like, I guess like the consensus is Brock's not good on the mic, or he just doesn't want to get on the mic. Do you know what the deal is there with Brock?
I actually seen what happened when Brock first come back. Paul Heyman wasn't with him. He went to the ring. He was going to cut a promo, and he kind of froze up, went backstage, and, these are his words, so nobody crucify me. He told Vince McMahon he needed his Jew back. So they rehired Paul Heyman to be his mouthpiece. It's like a steak with some, sizzle. You need that sizzle. Brock's the steak, and Heyman is the sizzle.
Oh, they make a great tandem, but I was just wondering about that because I was thinking, like, I've never really heard Brock talk a lot, personally. And then I pulled up over the weekend. I was actually doing some research, too. You ain't the only one looking into the wrestling history there. But I seen an old commercial where Brock Lesnar was on an ESPN commercial. Have you ever seen that where he's, like, running the security gate, like the guard gate, letting people in and out of ESPN?
Yeah, I have seen that commercial. It's pretty funny. I'm sure he got paid really good for that.
Oh, I bet he did, but my point is he's like witty and funny, and like he's got great comebacks for these people at the gate. Now, granted, I don't know how many takes they had to do to film this damn commercial. It might have took them 6 weeks to film the 30-second commercial. I don't know, but the guy seemed like he's pretty witty and funny, actually. I'm just kind of confused as to why he can't handle his own promos,
Yeah, I'm sure when he's around his family and friends, they see a different Brock Lesnar. He has admitted that he, on the record on the Stone Cold podcast on WWE Network. For anybody that might want to check that out, he admits on there that he is not a people person at all. That he just doesn't even really like people.
Yeah, I've heard him say that too, man. Yeah, so I get.
Quote.
And also, he's nowhere near the talker that Heyman is. I mean, anything Heyman says just gets me captivated. So it's.
Paul Heyman's amazing. I mean, it was I guess maybe half a year ago. He did that promo where he was on there. He was crying, and I was like, man, it's a shame a lot of times they don't look at wrestling as great acting because it was some of the best acting I've ever seen.
Well said, dude.
He didn't get no retakes. That's all live.
It is like the acting is a huge part of it, and evidently, did you know that? Is this true? In 1997, did the Wrestling Observer Newsletter Radio's the longest-running Insider Fan Awards revealed that both in the WWE industry-wide, there haven't been that many look at that, dude. I look like a fool trying to talk today. Can we cut that? No, we're not, dude.
You all right, baby?
Yeah, I'm going to be all right. No, but evidently in 1997, did they drop the Manager of the Year award? That's what I was trying to ask you.
That sounds right, yeah. It was like the industry was going away from the managers. I'm thrilled and really surprised with the news you told me. I'm glad they're bringing the managers back. That's something I really enjoy about professional wrestling.
Yeah, so evidently this Stokely Hathaway is an up-and-coming manager. I don't know much about him personally, but just from gleaning through the article, it says he's actually a capable wrestler, too, and has been working on that. So, it'd be kind of cool to be a manager out there that could take some bumps and stuff, too,
Yeah, cue Leo Rush. Look at him. Leo Rush is an amazing wrestler, and he's coming along quite nicely as a manager also.
Yeah, well said, dude.
Interesting.
Well said, brother. And
yeah, dig it.
And so we'll move along with this here former WWE wrestler, and I guess he could have been an AEW wrestler, but what do you know about Justin Gabriel?
I remember Justin Gabriel. He was with the WWE for a little while. He was a big part of that Nexus takeover storyline. Unbelievable wrestler. I think he's getting up there in age a little bit, but hell of a talent. You can check him out. Last time I seen him, he was on Lucha Underground, and they was calling him the Dare Wolf.
Well, I think he's with ROH now, and
ROH.
the reason I bring him up, and I'm going to try to read another quote for you. I hope this goes good, dude. Like, I know you're not allowed to spell on the air, and pretty soon I'm not going to be allowed to read on the air, damn it. It's going to be like that. So. But no, he evidently was close to signing with AEW and kind of turned him down because there's going to be like a whole year wait until the TV deal starts, and he's ready to rock out now. And I'm going to try to read you this quote. It's kind of long, so bear with me here. This is on ringsidenews.com. Here we go. One of the main guys kind of in charge of talent relations at AEW, if you will. He was the guy who got me into ROH, and I'm not sure if he thought I wasn't going to get that deal or what. He thought I was going to be left open. Obviously, in that transition year where they signed one or two people, but now they're going all out trying to get a roster together, and this is on AEW he's talking about here. But again, they don't have a TV deal yet. They don't have anything yet, which I know they will get and will be super successful, and I know, but it takes time. And I wasn't going to wait around. Plus, it's only a year. Anything can happen in a year. A lot can happen in a year, in fact. And that's his quote, kind of long there, but it's kind of interesting that he actually kind of, just decided not to go the AEW route, and it looks like he had that opportunity,
Yeah, he's the kind of character I've known this from seeing him. That's real big into adrenaline, real kind of high-strung guy. He's probably not the kind of guy that wants to wait around. And I don't really think money's always his motivation. I think it's more he wants to wrestle, whether it's in front of 2 people or 20,000.
Yeah, well said, brother. That's just the kind of guy he is. And speaking of being kind of a high-strung, high-energy kind of guy, baby, it's time for our Ric Flair segment. Here we go.
Airplanes, and I got a limousine sitting out there a mile long with 25 women just dying for me to go. Woo!
Yeah, so Ric Flair, baby, it's our daily Ric Flair segment. There we go. Just like Ric Flair just puts a smile on my face just hearing that energy, baby.
Yeah, he's a special talent, man. One of the greatest of all time.
Oh, he's a damn special talent.
Maybe the greatest of all time, not my opinion, but I wouldn't argue with somebody over it.
Are you saying Ric Flair is the GOAT?
I'm not saying Ric Flair's the GOAT, but I'm saying I have enough respect. Like if someone would say he was, I'm not going to sit there and argue with him or debate it.
So someone else says,
unless you want to, brother.
Well, no, I mean, whatever you want to do, man. I've got a table, a ladder, and a chair in the back of my pickup.
You know who I consider the GOAT, so we can get into that one day, maybe.
Yeah, let's do a list of let's try to make our top 5 greatest wrestlers of all time, and we just cannot include Bret Hart, and let's see what happens.
No, we cannot include Bret Hart. There goes my number 1.
Well, he's going to be in my top 5 too, brother, and that's going to make us both just go outside the damn box a little bit, Yeah,
it would be interesting. We got to take Hogan out there too, brother. We got to cut Hogan, Macho Man, Bret Hart.
Oh, wow. Yeah, both of our lists are going to be like, yeah, man, hell, I guess he is. Enzo Amore is really the greatest wrestler of all time.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man, I'm a big fan of Enzo, and I really do. I'm going to put this on the air. I think the man was set up. I really believe that, and that's a shame because he was on fire in WWE.
Oh man, me and my son, we loved Enzo, dude, and when all
that
stuff
broke, everybody I knew liked him too. Wrestling fans enjoyed his work.
When all the news started coming out that he was like hard to work with backstage and could be difficult, would be loud on the phone in the locker rooms, loud on the phone on the buses. I heard Roman Reigns had him escorted or set him off the bus one time when they was on the road somewhere or something like that. And so I hated hearing all that stuff, but I was still like, oh, okay, the guy's just kind of a pain in everybody's ass, but that's just how he is, And then when all that other stuff came out with the girl, the female, and all that, but which later got dismissed, I believe, right?
Yeah. It turns out that was all pretty much bullshit.
Yeah, so I'm kind of back to being an Enzo fan too, man, and I'm kind of wondering if I know, like I said, no, doesn't have great rapport with everyone backstage, but I wonder if the doors maybe kind of slightly cracked back open for, something in the future with WWE. What do you think?
I really hope so. I'd be on board for it. I'm a huge fan, and I did hear the same thing about Roman Reigns, but the Miz was thrown out of the locker room too, and you see what he's done. People change, they grow.
Oh, well said.
I think we'd see another Enzo this time around, and I thought the dude had amazing, unbelievable potential. He had everything you need. He had the look, he had the the talk. Even his wrestling was getting a little better.
Man, in 2016, in 2017, I guess is the year. Yeah, you don't need to cough you hold the phone away from your damn mouth when you cough, brother. Okay.
Let me tell you something. I'm coming over.
You're wanting to get Jim Cornette on the damn show. He's not going to come on here with you coughing.
I'm coming over and I'm gonna put you through a table, dude.
That's what I want to see. That's the kind of damn passion I want. At least you ain't coming over here to paint your damn nails. That's what I want to see.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but it would be cool to see Enzo back, and now I'm kind of back on the Enzo bandwagon. And really, in like 2017, I thought he was the most charismatic person on the whole roster on the microphone.
Amazing. He carried 205 Live. His segments were some of the most entertaining things on wrestling. Just everything about him, man, to me, a superstar and a license to print money. I'd love to see him come back. Yeah,
well said, brother. Well said. Enzo, we hope to see you back in some kind of ring soon, and we could even see him in AEW at some point, I guess, you know?
Yeah, I think anybody that really wants to make some money, he's a superstar still. I really believe that.
And I felt like Enzo, you know, he and I guess I'm pretty sure you're going to agree, but I'm going to go ahead and float this out there. I feel like Enzo totally carried that tag team there, him and Big Cass. You know, Big Cass was a big body with a look, but really, honestly, didn't do anything to set himself apart from other just big guys, you know. And Enzo just kind of brought the heat to the whole organization there. You know, he kind of put the polish on the product, baby.
Amazing superstar, man. You know, I know we're on the same page with that, and you know, if somebody out there listens to this and don't like him, you know, hit us with that splash, you know. But me and Dave, we're on the Enzo, we're on his side.
That's right, brother. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh yeah, absolutely. Let us know why you don't like him. That's right. Hey, and speaking of being on your side and off your side and all that, I'm not on your side any longer, dude. Just so you know, we are officially our faction is done as of this show. So this is I'm just letting you know that right now, dude.
I want a dog collar match at WrestleMania.
Let's do it, brother. Let's do it. So, yeah, tonight is Raw, dude. Is there anything, you know, you kind of want to touch on that? Like, this kind of be our last topic for today. Is there, you know, what do you kind of expect to see tonight on Raw? And is there anything you're wanting to see that you're hoping to see, you know, on there?
Well, you know, I know this is some kind of obscure, probably minority, all that. I would love to see Carlito show up. I don't know if it's going to ever happen. Other than that, man, I just want to see some good build, you know, build for WrestleMania, because that's all it's really going to be up until WrestleMania. Is just build and build and build. I'm curious to see where Ronda Rousey's going tonight, because she's been really working. She hasn't been working me or you, but she's been working some of the people out there.
She's working that damn merchandise sales. What is it, Rated Rousey? Did you see the new shirts she has?
Yeah, she also has one that says Breaking Kayfabe, I think, maybe something like that.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I've seen that one too.
I spotted the work there a mile away, man. She's been watching her Roddy Piper tapes. It's time to piss everybody off, basically.
Man, Piper was so good at that. I love Piper.
Yeah, he was like a machine gun, man, you know. It's amazing, and I know that's her hero in wrestling, so.
Well said, dude. Yeah, I think they're going to just continue to build for WrestleMania tonight. I don't think there's going to, of course, there's going to be some kind of main event match, but I don't think there's going to be anything huge happen other than just a bunch of build. And I guess we're going to kind of start to figure out, did you hear about there's going to be like a substitute Shield member or something? Because I guess they're still playing this Ambrose is leaving angle. So is there going to be someone filling in for Ambrose, and is the Shield still staying together? Have you heard about that?
I have heard that. I heard what they're going to do is they're at different events. They're going to rotate people in and out. Now, that's actually pretty smart marketing, because it builds a surprise element when you're going to the show. You're like, who's it going to be tonight, you know? And I'm sure they'll only let the top talent be the third member of the Shield.
So is Ambrose leaving then?
You know what, Dave? I'm back on the fence on that, man. I know we went from It's a Work to, you know, I'm not sure, man. He might really be going out the door.
You've gone from It's a Work to he's staying. I think he's staying the whole time. And I still think he is, because when people are leaving WWE, they don't play the story up this much on the show, and they don't have the announcers talk about it as much as they have this, you know?
Yeah, correct.
Usually when they're leaving, someone just you know, they're just done there. That's it, you know, like they're out the door, and sometimes WWE even tries to scrub any proof that they ever even existed in the first place, and then they're not doing that with Ambrose. It's just kind of, you know, it just kind of seems like a work to me. That's all.
Yeah, I'm back on the fence, man. I would be surprised either way. You know, it's professional wrestling. Just when you think you got everything figured out, they flip the entire industry upside down.
Yeah, well said, brother. Well said. And speaking of flipping it upside down, I hope you got your list. And if you do, it's probably in front of you upside down. Why don't you go ahead and flip it over, because we're going to put a damn bow on this thing for today and finish up with your closing thoughts and the beautiful list you have ready.
All right. Let me say, I'm actually trying to find the list. My daughter's been in some things.
Oh, Lord, dude. I feel like we had a pretty good show today other than my reading blunder. And now here right at the end, dude, right at the very end, you're going to go and make us go back to that clusterfuck zone, which I hate to get into.
Yeah, bear with me. I'm having a hard time finding that day.
Yeah, guys, we appreciate all you guys out there listening to us. I want to give a couple quick shout-outs real quick. Nevlum, thank you so much for helping run the sites out there, all the groups, all the Facebook groups. Emmanuel Register, you're the man. We appreciate all the hard work you do for us behind the scenes. Mike Britt, our resident WCW expert, we appreciate all the shout-outs, brother. We appreciate all the help you give us behind the scenes there, brother. Thank you so much. And having said that, I'm hoping this man has the damn list ready now.
Yeah, I'm still here. It is, Dave. I actually found it.
Oh, wow. Thank you. You should have just started reading, but that's okay, brother. I still love you. All right, let's hop into that list, man. Go ahead and put a bow on today's episode, Clyde.
All right, everybody out there that listen to us, if you like us, let us know. Leave a comment. Hit the subscribe button. If you don't like us, hit us with the King Kong Bundy splash for the 5 count. And after this podcast wraps in a moment, we'll be sharing it on our Facebook affiliate pages. Let's see, we got the Bliss Army, Becky Lynch Mob, Hitman Heart Fan Club, Kofi Kingston Club, I Heart Pro Wrestling, Carlitos Caribbean Cabana, Wrestling as Our Passion, Wrestling Unleashed, All Access Indie Wrestling, WWF LJ and Maniacs, and last but definitely not least, All Elite Wrestling in all capitals. And that's about it, brother.
Well said, brother. Hey, what do you think about vanilla ice cream?
Vanilla ice cream?
Hey, it doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you think, damn it. I'm going to finish the show up here.
Man.
It doesn't matter.
Over now.
It doesn't matter, damn it. Yeah, thank you so much for listening out there, guys. If you like us, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe, put us over. Don't forget 1K subscribers. This man right here is taking a guitar shot on video. Got lots of fun stuff happening around here. If you don't like us, let us know. We'll do a job for you on your show. That's the way we roll right here on this podcast. And we will catch you guys tomorrow.